I'm fine.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Fertility TV. I am Dr. Marc Sklar, the fertility expert, and this episode is all about men's health. So in honor of Movember, right? Not November, Movember. I'm talking about men's health this month, and especially in this episode. And I really want to bring more awareness to, male fertility and male health, because it's not a topic that's discussed enough. So in honor of that, if you're a man watching this episode, the first thing I want you to do is join my private Facebook group for men, where we talk about all things about men and supporting men's health and male fertility and male health, as I mentioned. It's called Moustaches and Meditation. So I want you to go ahead and jump onto Facebook, find the Mustaches and Meditations private group, and request to be part of it. I'm also going to put the link right below in the description, and if you're watching this from my blog post, then the link is right there as well. So what we're really talking about specifically in this episode is how to deal with stress and why meditation is such an important technique for managing stress and supporting us as men. What I'm doing in the private Facebook group, in addition to this episode of Fertility TV, is we're going to do 21 days of meditation to support and improve men's health and to make you more aware and understanding of your own health and where you're at. So the first thing I want to start with is like my 6 reasons why meditation is so important. I have some little notes here, so I'm just going to pop that right there so I don't have to look this way and I can look here. The first thing I want to talk about is the 6 reasons why I think meditation is important and essential for all men to do. Now, first and foremost, before I get into those, I think most of us as men, we assume meditation is for our partners or for women and females out there. It's not for men. It's not a manly thing to do, to sit and meditate. I'm not saying that's the case for all of you watching, but I do think that's the impression that many believe. And I want you to take that thought and throw it out of the mind. We're all used to kind of being pigeonholed into these boxes, and I want the walls, the barriers of these boxes that tend to confine us and define us to kind of go away. I want you to be more comfortable with yourself and more comfortable trying new things. And we can't grow, evolve, change, and be better people if we don't start to kind of go outside of our comfort zone and push our boundaries and comfort level. So meditation could be one of those things for you. So now that I got that out of the way, here are my 6 reasons why I think it's essential for all men to meditate to support their health. Number one, it's important for us because it first and foremost allows us to explore possibilities. When you can be quiet with yourself and your mind, I think it allows your mind to open up. We're so used to having things coming at us all day long, whether it's phones or the computer or whatever you're doing on social media. There's all this stimulus. It doesn't give our mind some time to shut down and relax. And when we give it that time and that space, then I do find that you open up to more thoughts, you can be more creative, and there's a lot more possibility that becomes available to you. Funny enough, in my household, because it is noisy and crazy and my boys don't often give me a lot of time on my own, the time where I find my space is usually either in the car when it's quiet or in the shower. But I do want you guys to make that time to find that quiet space to create a little bit of meditation for yourself so you can explore the possibility. Now, before I go on to the other 5 things, oftentimes people say, well, I don't have time to meditate. Listen, we are falsely made to believe that we need 30 or 60 minutes to meditate every day. I want you to start with 2 minutes. That's my only request of all of you watching right now, is to contribute and give yourself 2 minutes every day to meditation. And then once you've done that for a week, I want you to up it to 5 minutes. Okay, there's also some wonderful apps out there that will allow you to make this process easier for yourself, and they guide you through that. You can check them out. I'm not going to talk about any of them, but there's plenty of them. I'll post them actually maybe onto the private Facebook group to help you guys a little bit. But it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to take long. All you need is a couple of minutes. And if you don't want to sit down and meditate, but you want to move because it's easier for you, there's nothing wrong with that either. So just go for a walk, a slow walk around a park, so that you don't have to think about where you have to go, right? You're just following the path. And with it, you're just slowly breathing in and out, and you're quieting your mind. So there's lots of different ways for you to meditate. So the second reason why I think meditation is really, really important for all of us men is because it allows us to be more in touch with our feelings, which is something that men don't do enough. It's important for us to be clear and understand how we feel about any given situation, fertility or any other thing, health-related, work-related, life, spouse, whatever it might be. So I want you to do this meditation because I want you to become more in touch with how you feel. We don't tend to talk about it too much with as men. It's more about how others feel, and I want you to be comfortable with how you feel about things so you can be comfortable communicating that outwardly to your spouse, partner, whoever you're talking to. Number 3, meditation will allow you to find yourself a little bit more and become more in touch with yourself. So it gives you this space and opportunity to be more in tune to your feelings, your thoughts, and your body than you ever have been. And that is something that as men, again, we just don't do enough, and we need to do more of. We need to be more in tune with how we feel. If we're feeling stressed, where is it coming from? Why? What can we do about it? So we need to be comfortable with ourselves, our feelings, and giving ourselves the space to discover more about ourselves and our life. And that's the third reason. The fourth reason for me is that actually it's going to make you more productive. It's going to slow you down, and we live in this world of multitasking, which is a bunch of bullshit, because multitasking doesn't really accomplish much. You're not achieving much. You're achieving less of a lot of things. So you will be more productive if you can slow down, be more in tune with yourself, and know what you need to do. And if you can quiet your mind and not be distracted by all of these things, then you can also use that tool at work. When you're feeling overwhelmed, you can just take a couple of breaths, take a minute, and then center yourself, and you become more productive at work to be able to produce more and be more effective, and at home as well. Number 5, which is probably the one that most of you thought I was going to start with, which is it helps you manage your stress. If you can become more in tune with yourselves, with your body, with your emotions, if you can become more productive and discover and explore more possibilities for yourself, you can reduce your stress and manage your stress better. And because it allows your body to slow down, it allows your heart rate to slow down, it allows your breathing to slow down. So meditation is awesome for your health, for your mind, for your body, and helps to reduce your stress. And number 6, which kind of ties everything back together, in my opinion, especially when it comes to health, is it's going to give you better sleep. If you want to have better sleep, I suggest you meditate for sure at some other time of the day, but you can also meditate before bed, and it will slow your mind down, it will calm you down, and will give you better, more restful sleep. So those are my 6 tools and tips as to why you should be meditating, why I recommend meditation for all of you, and why I'm asking all of you to commit 21 days to meditate in the month of November to support your health. And in it, if you can also grow a mustache as well, which I'm going to do, then that would be awesome. Now again, for those 21 days, it does not need to be an hour of meditation. It could be just 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 3 minutes or whatever you're comfortable with. But I want you to commit to a certain amount of time every day to meditate and become more in touch with yourself, your feelings, your body, and to help manage your stress and your emotions. So if you can do that and you're willing to do that, then I want to ask you to join me on my private Facebook group, Mustaches and Meditations. I'm not going to be the only one contributing to this group. I'm going to have a lot of other health experts and meditators, hopefully, joining me on that group as well to support you and support men's health. So now what I want you to do, if you like this video or you have questions about this video, then comment below, give me a thumbs up. If you want to let me know, what you thought about the video and what other videos you'd like to see about men's health, then please comment below. Again, I want you to join the Facebook group, Mustaches and Meditation, for more motivation and community of men supporting one another in their health and their life. And then share this channel with your partner so that she can benefit from all the fertility TV episodes as well, because I talk a lot about women's health and fertility on this channel as well. And even though these tools and tips are for you as men, all of your partners and all the women of the world can benefit from these 6 tips as why we should all be meditating anyway. So you can go ahead and share that. Hope to see you all in the Facebook group, and hope to see you all growing your mustaches and contributing to that group. See you there. Bye-bye.